Right. So what? Yeah, we've just had a chat, haven't we? So we're gonna. You'd like to do the lesson theme. You'd like to do for this little mock test is a recap on the emergency stop.
Yeah.
I'm going to be playing your pupil. I've done it before, and so we're going to revisit that. Okay.
Yes.
And known faults, because you've picked the location. I'm going to drive there, and you've said to me that this pupil has a problem with approach speeds coming into roundabouts and junctions.
That's
bit
right.
Fast, bit bad planning, late braking,
Yeah.
and then anything else that comes up.
Yeah.
So if you're happy,
Yeah.
I mean, roll. Done my copper job.
Yeah. Brilliant. Okay, Howard. We're just going over the lessons today, and it's we're going over the recap of the emergency stop. We did that a few weeks ago, about 3-4 weeks ago.
Yes,
I believe.
Yes. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you think it went from your side? You know.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think yeah.
Anything sort of positive you can take from it?
Yeah, I learnt about the stopping distances. That's helping with my theory. I have now booked my theory. I haven't done it yet, but I've got it booked.
Good. Yeah.
That's helping with that. And you explained about ABS, which I didn't know really much about that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I know about that, even though we didn't get a chance to. You just explained it. I didn't. Well, I don't know what the word. Feel it. It didn't come on or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You didn't experience it.
No, that's right. Yeah. And do you know how you can know the ABS is activated? I know it didn't come on from there.
The brake judders or something.
That's it. It's like it can be like a pulsing and a pumping effect on the pedal, and as you can know, it's sort of activated.
Yeah. We didn't get a chance. I didn't feel it, but you explained it.
Yeah. And how do you think that can help with you in if it is activated? What's that telling you?
That you've gone into a skid. That you've braked too hard.
Brake too hard. How does that help? How does that help your braking?
It gives you the ability to steer.
Steer. That's it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And continue. Would you continue braking if it's activated? Would you continue braking?
Yes.
Would you continue your foot on the pedal?
Yeah, you've got to keep your foot on the brake. Don't let go of it.
That's it. Because some people, the mistake they have, naturally they think, oh, well, yeah, and they take the foot off the pedal. So.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You explain that. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. And like I say, when we do that again, and we can sort of talk about that further. Before we go on to that, we talk about sort of the previous lesson as well.
Yeah.
How do you think that went? Any points that you can sort of take from that we were working on in particular?
We did lots of roundabouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did all right.
How do you think your approach to some of those roundabouts?
A little bit. Yeah, that's it. A little bit too quick.
Yeah, that's it.
Going a bit fast on the way on approach, I think is what you were saying. Going too fast on the way in.
That's it. Yeah, it's good. Good. Yeah. How do you think we could look at that and approach that? Work on it?
I suppose I've got to just slow down earlier.
Slow down then. How do you think we can slow down earlier? How can we use the sort of braking?
Bringing in the brakes sooner.
Yeah, that's
slow
right.
down sooner.
Yeah. And how should we be, feeling those brakes?
So my mate. Sorry.
Yeah. So how to feel? So how we should be feeling those brakes? As in, should we be doing it harder, lighter?
Gently.
That's it. Yeah. Gently, and then more pressure. Sorry, gently, then more pressure. Yeah. Finish off by gently. So, what type of braking have you? I know you're doing some of your theory. What sort of braking could you sort of class that as being? people talk about that as progressive
Oh,
braking.
right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it's good because you've got the understanding there, and that'd be great that we can sort of work on that and look at that, because what we're going to have on the route to the train location, we're going to encounter several roundabouts, and we can practice that, and we can see how we get on, and go through that. So if you're happier doing that with the roundabouts and on the route, that'd be great. The location we've been to before. We've been to there a few times before. If you were going towards Sainsbury's, you keep in the left-hand lane. So if you were going to Sainsbury's, can you recall that going to Sainsbury's from here?
Vaguely.
Yeah, and that's all right. Yeah, I'll explain that. Yeah, I'll get. Would you like me to help you with the directions to the location?
Yeah.
I'll help you with the location. Yeah.
I'd get lost.
No, that's
rubbish with that.
No, that's no problem. So, what sort of help would you like me to give you? Would you like to, me to give you each point of the directions to the location? Yeah.
Yeah, unless you give it to me, we just get. I'm rubbish. I honestly, that's something I'd worry about. My mum said she's going to buy me a sat nav when she when I pass, because she thinks I wouldn't even be able to get home.
Yeah. No, that's. I mean, that's the thing. Until you, it's like anything.
As a passenger, I'm paying more attention now, like how we get to places, because I'm thinking, oh my god.
I know.
I'll be. Before I've just sat, not really noticed where we're going. Yeah. But now I must admit, I'm sort of more. All right, I'd have to go this way. What way are they going out from the city and that? And which way would they go and the quick ways? Yeah. But I'm sort of trying to look at that a bit more. And that's
the way to look at it. It's getting out more, but it's just working on those directions where you're going, and thinking about each point, because obviously it just can help you. And if you can know the routes and you can understand and remember those routes, what would that provide you better? Because if you know what you're approaching, that can help with your planning better.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And what we find here when we work on this route, better planning, and you can more effective in your approach to those junctions and roundabouts. Yeah. So, and that'd be good for that. Okay. But we'll get to that location. I'll give you the directions.
Right. Yeah.
Obviously, during the way, I will only intervene. Obviously, if there's a safety situation.
Okay.
Other than that, I'll give you the directions. Let you get on with it, and we can chat on the road.
All right. Yeah. Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you're ready, what I want you to do is, where we've got the exit here for Macro, I want you to take a right there, please. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. I need to clear the wipers on the back. Yeah. Well.
How did you find with the braking there, Howard?
Bit hard.
Yeah. Let's have a look at that and see if we can adjust that on there. We need to take a right at this roundabout, please, Howard. Let's bring those brakes in. Let's bring those brakes in slower. That's it. That's better that time. Okay. You see how you did it on that roundabout? We just brought the brakes in. We just need to a bit more early planning as we approach. Just keep it a bit slower.
Alright, yeah.
Lighter on the brakes. And we want to go straight over. We want to go ahead at this roundabout, please. Okay, let's start slowing it down. Slow it down, please. Bring in those brakes, in earlier. Bring it in there. Bring it back. Let's get the brakes in a little bit earlier. Let's have a look. Good. That's good observation. You've got a lot of cars around you. Let's bring it back. We're too close to the car there, and then we've had to brake suddenly, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we've got the wet weather. What's the sort of distance we need to be keeping?
Two car lengths.
Yeah. And obviously we've got the wet weather. How that's going to... I'll talk to you in a moment. I'll just go ahead at this roundabout, please. Let's keep that distance away from the car there. We're getting a little bit too close, aren't we?
Okay.
Let's bring it back, please. That's it. As I was saying about the wet weather, the stopping distance, how many times is that going to increase it by?
Is it double?
It's double, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the thing with that. If you've got...
So like 4 car lengths then?
Yeah, so if you've got, say, 20 miles an hour, how many car lengths? We're talking about that at the moment. If you take a right at this roundabout there, please.
Oh,
let's bring in these brakes a bit more.
I'll wait for the BMW.
We just need to slow down our approach. Just gently braking. Yeah, good. And we're going to go straight ahead there. Yeah, if you come into the left-hand lane there, please. And we're going to go straight ahead there. Yeah, if you come into the left-hand lane there, please. How was that? Yeah, that was good.
I wondered where that other car was going.
Yeah, you
might come up here, but you went up there.
That's it. I see you were keeping an eye on your mirrors and keeping an overview of everything. So that was good to see.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's what we've got to be conscious of. Obviously, this the stopping distance especially in the wet as well. And if I could get you to take a left. Next turn in there, please. It's just coming up now. Okay, what I'm going to get you to do...
So sorry, 6 in wet or 6 in dry?
6 in dry. If I could get you just to park up anywhere along here, please. Sorry, apologies there. We've got just a junction here. If I could just... Sorry, Hal, could I just get you to pull a bit further forward, please?
Alright, yeah.
I'm just conscious of obviously the town hall here. Okay, if you could just pull forward. A little bit further. Yeah, that's great, thank you. Yeah, that's good. Nice one.
Yeah.
You see, while I asked you to just pull forward a little bit further there.
I was near the junction.
That's it. And why could that have been a problem for anybody?
Because you're not supposed to park near a junction. Because people would have to go on the wrong side of the road.
That's it.
To overtake us.
Yeah.
Near a junction.
And we call it was an issue with cars coming out and cars coming over.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't want to cause that as a problem. So yeah. Apologies for that. I should have put you up a bit further anyway. So that was down to me. So so let's talk about the drive from the train. How did that go? Any points you could sort of talk about and it raise?
You said
Anything you
like
learned from as well?
I'm still a bit fast going into some of the roundabouts.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we did that on the first one, and then thought about it for the second one, and then we, brought it in a lot better, didn't we? And then obviously it increased a second time. So it's something just to be aware of. How do you think going forward you could look at that and improve on that?
Just got to slow down earlier, more. Yeah.
That's it. And what do you need to be looking out for that can help you for that?
Signs.
Yeah.
Looking for the junction itself.
Yeah.
Maybe if cars are in front braking.
That's it. Yeah.
Things like that.
That's it. So it's looking at and just get that early planning, having a look, because you can come up to the roundabout junctions. Early planning, anticipation. We can be looking at that, and it goes on our approach, and we can adjust that accordingly from what we can see. So early planning can help us a lot there. But you worked on that, and we can work on that on our return as well. So we can go for that.
I think I was too close as well. You said to cars.
And what happens if we were going there and we had someone really close to us behind us, and we were braking like that? What could happen? We were braking.
They might drive in the back of me.
Yeah. So.
Oh, sorry.
That's it. If I could get you to turn the engine off. Oh, apologies, I thought you had the engine off.
It was this start stuff, it just started again. I'll put the back one down so you don't know.
Thank you very much there. Yeah, so that's the thing. So we need to be aware of that. So if we've got someone behind us, what could we do? So if we're approaching that junction and we've got someone behind us, what do we need to do?
Brake check them.
Well,
if they're too close.
Yeah, I mean, like the brake, but
sort of
the thing is, that could make them brake.
Yeah,
suddenly. That's the issue with that.
Like if you brake check them, they sort of get the message that you sort of wake them up a bit.
Yeah,
Dad does.
But what could that affect them to do? They
might go a bit nutty.
Yeah, so we need to adapt it. How another way we can do that instead of putting on our brakes?
Well, could we lift
off the gas?
Just being stupid, following you too close.
Can we lift off the gas?
I suppose
so
they're still going to follow you even closer, then, aren't they?
Well, as long as because obviously we're going to be doing the gradual, So
if they're sped up, then get rid of them.
Yeah. Well, we just want to be giving ourselves more time. So if we're giving ourselves more time,
all right,
they will look at it and hopefully back off. If we start braking and putting on our brakes, it could cause a problem with them. They could then suddenly brake harder, and then we could have an issue with them. But like we were saying about early planning and working on just lifting up that gas, so it gives us more time, so it doesn't put us under pressure that we've got to react to what they're doing. So we as long as we're aware of it, but we keep that all observation. So okay, that's good, and we can work on that on the way back anyway. But so what we're here today, we're going to do a recap on the emergency stop. We can aim of this is to carry out an emergency stop quickly and as safely as possible. It gives us a practical experience of practicing doing a stop, doing an emergency stop in this situation. So we're going to do that. From our previous emergency stop that we did about 3-4 weeks ago, I believe. Can you remember what you need to do for the emergency stop? Can you
put the brakes on hard?
Could you run it through? So once I've given you the signal, let's run from that. So once I've given you the signal, what do you do?
Brake. Put the brakes on. Put clutch down. Stop. And then and then you said like drive on, so then I moved up again.
Yeah. So what are you doing with your hands on the steering wheel?
Holding the steering wheel.
Holding the steering wheel. Where are you looking?
Ahead.
Yeah. Do we have to check our mirrors?
No.
That's it. It's good. And like you said, when you put the brake on, do we put the clutch on at the same time, or what do we do with the clutch?
You went brake, BBC, brake before clutch. That's what you said.
That's it. That's good. That's good. So yeah, we've got the understanding of how to do that.
Yeah.
Is there any other questions on that at all?
No.
So we think we're going to be good for having a practice on that. We can give it a go. We can talk about that and see how we go from there.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. What I'm going to do now, shortly, I'm going to give you the instruction of an emergency stop. The signal I will give you will be stop.
Got it.
Apologies.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you receive that signal, I want you to stop as quickly and as safely as possible. Before I give that signal, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check to make sure it's safe for you to undertake the emergency stop. I want to have a check, just any sort of cars are not behind us, and let's go from there. Is there any questions? So what I'm going to get you to do, obviously once I give that signal, I want you to carry out the emergency stop. Shortly I'm going to ask you to pull away, take up a normal road position, just carry on driving as you would do normally.
Yeah.
And then I'll give you the signal. Okay?
Do you want me to clear the rear screen?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. I can see now. I see a lot clearer.
It's raining more now, isn't it?
Okay. Obviously, just before we move off, apologies for that. I just want to let you know, because of obviously the conditions as well. What could that affect with our stopping distance as well?
Double it.
That's it. So just to let you know, because of obviously we've got the conditions there.
Shall I turn my signal?
Apologies. Yes. So if you could take that.
There's a car, not sure what I'm doing. What are they doing? I thought they were going to drive in the back of me then.
We'll just wait until these cars come.
Can they not see me? Listen to you coming up really close. Oh yeah, right, yeah. Sorry, what?
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I just want to let you know, because of obviously the conditions, what we need to be aware of, the stopping distance is going to be okay. When you're ready, I'll let you proceed. Go ahead. Yes, please. Okay, Howard, if you could secure the car, please.
Right, yeah. Got a ringing in my ear.
Yes.
Right.
Apologies for that.
Yeah.
If you could secure the car.
Yeah.
And if I could get you to just pull over to the left there, please.
What here? Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere along here, that'd be good. Okay, if you could secure the car, we'll turn the engine off there, please.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got the engine turned off there, please. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
The engine had turned off. It was just.
Oh.
It was in stop start. thingy.
But yeah. Apologies for shout. I was literally taking.
That was loud.
Yes, I was probably a little bit too loud there, so apologies for that. Took the role a little bit too seriously. Yeah. So how did that go, Howard?
Yeah. All right.
That was good.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that you can take from that at all? Or anything you can improve on it?
I think that was alright. I think I had a quick reaction. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a very good reaction.
Yeah.
Because some people, when they do that, they can just, don't put a firm enough pressure. So that was good pressure that you applied there. So yeah, that was good. Would you like to practice it again at all?
Yeah.
Because what we can do, we're all right for time at the moment. So what we can do is that we've got this. I don't know if you can just see there's a little side road up to the left here. If you take that, you follow that round, and then we can go right and right again. But once we get into that side road, I can give you directions. So if you'd like to move ahead, and then what we'll do, we'll come along here and park up again.
Alright. You're not going to shout so loud this time, are you?
I won't shout that loud. Apologies. Okay, yeah, it's just this side road here.
That's a little one, isn't it? Is this one way?
Yeah, you can go either way.
Yeah. Well, it's tiny, isn't it?
Are you right for that? Yeah, just take.
Well, I fit.
Yeah, just take it nice and slowly.
Can I go through there?
Yeah, you've got enough. That's it. Keep that steering wheel nice and straight.
Okay.
That's good. Good. I'll take a right here.
Here?
And then right here.
Do I still have to look that way if it's a dead end?
Yeah, because you could still have. You might not have vehicles coming, but what else could you have coming that way?
I don't know, pedestrians.
Pedestrians, cyclists. That's it. So it's good to have a look at that. So what I'll get you to do, if I could get you to pull up anywhere on the left here. Okay. When we come out that side, side road, how was your positioning? You know the small side road. You come through the car. That's good. Yeah.
Oh, the red car, yeah.
Yeah, and you come but you kept on that right hand side.
Oh. Yeah.
How was your
should I have
position?
been over to the left?
Over to the left, yeah.
Oh, right.
Because we could have other cars coming from the other way that want to use that road, and then we've blocked it. And also, if they didn't happen to see us, they've come in and we've taken up the wrong side. So.
Yeah, of course.
No, that's something to be aware of for next time when we come down that road.
Right,
okay,
yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Is any questions before we give another go for the emergency stop? Okay. Same thing again. Shortly, I'm going to give you the instruction.
Yeah.
Of the emergency stop.
Okay.
The signal I will be giving will be stop.
Yeah.
I haven't shouted that so loud, so I haven't screamed it down yet.
Yeah.
When you receive that signal, I want you to stop as quickly and
Like
safely as
before,
possible,
yeah?
just like before.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you could do that, that would be great. I will check just to make sure it's safe before we stop the vehicle. So
Yeah.
No need to check any mirrors. I will be checking for
I'll
you.
check that one right then.
Okay, let's wait a moment. I'll just.
Is it safe?
Yes, it's all safe. If you could go ahead, and I'll get you to. Stop! Okay, if you could secure the car.
So you
Ed,
caught me
Ed,
out
Ed,
then. That was coming earlier than I thought it was going to do, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you're right there, yeah?
Yeah.
That's all right. Well, an emergency stop might come at any time possible. So be aware that there's occasions where you might
Do I
have
need to do anything about this car?
What I'll get you to do, I'll get you to move forward and pull over to the left-hand side.
Oh, yeah. I'll just plug.
Yeah, if you
it's
could.
Still, what I've done.
Okay, if you. Okay, if I could get you to just pull up.
Is it safe? Yeah, good, that's fine.
Okay. How do you think that went? Sorry,
Yeah,
if
it
I could
surprised
just.
me, that one. That was like, my God, I wasn't expecting it so soon. Yeah, that did catch me out. Yeah.
That's it. I mean, with the stops, it might happen at any time possible. So it's good to be aware of having to do an emergency stop at any time. But how do you think that went?
It felt funny, that one. When I braked, the brake felt
Yeah, what happened there?
weird.
What actually? Do you know what actually happened there?
I don't know, the brake. I don't know, I think there's something wrong with the brakes that felt weird.
Yeah,
like,
did
as
it?
if it was grinding. I don't
Yeah.
know, something like wrong with them.
Well, do you think maybe the ABS activated there?
Oh, right, okay.
Do you think that?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
And why do you think it might have activated?
I'm not sure. I don't think it did before.
Yeah. Do you know about ABS? Do you know how it works?
You said something about the brakes, like, rapidly go on and off.
That's it. And what does the ABS stop you from doing?
Skidding.
Well, that's it. They cut in, and it's an anti-lock. So it's basically got the sensors on the wheels. So as soon as it senses they're going to lock,
Yeah.
they activate and they prevent that. So
Alright.
yeah, obviously there was a bit of a skid there.
Yeah.
How could we look at maybe preventing that next time?
Brake more gently.
Obviously we've got to do it firmly, but not hard. So we probably did it a little bit too hard there, and then we went into a skid. But
Okay.
the good thing was you
Should I just let my foot
control
off? Could I have done that? Could I just come off the brakes a bit and then...
fractionally
No.
and then down again. So you could lift it a fraction, then
So
because
if the ABS comes on, come off the brakes and put it back on again?
yeah. What happens with the ABS once they cut in?
Now.
Once they cut in, they momentarily release the brakes and then the pressure goes back on. But what you need to do, you need to maintain that pressure, but not hard. So you keep the pressure.
So you let them off a bit, but don't let them off a bit.
No, my apologies. I'm sort of talking about the ABS. So once
Yeah,
you,
so
once
so am I. I
Yeah.
just wondered what do I do?
Yeah,
If
so-
they get that juddy feeling, what do I do? Take the foot off again and
no,
put it
you've
back on
got
it?
you've got to continue braking.
Oh, I thought you said. Okay.
Yeah, no, my
Alright,
apologies there.
yeah,
I may have confused it with the ABS, where it actually releases the brake momentarily. But for us, we continue applying pressure,
Oh, okay.
because some people, when the ABS cuts in,
Yeah.
they can, it feels funny, it feels strange, and then they release the brakes. But we've got to continue braking,
Oh,
but not brake hard.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and that's something we can sort of look at the next time. We can plan that in a possible another lesson if you'd like to. And we could plan it again.
Yeah, we need another lesson on it. Then.
Yeah. No, that's good. So, is there any other questions? Anything else you feel about that manoeuvre?
No.
Good. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, no. When I stopped, the car was coming up behind. What must? Because this is something I get on the test, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. What is my apologies, because we were in a normal road position. I needed to get you over to a parking position off the road. So what that does, it gives the other road users information that we've parked up. The position we were in, we needed to park up, so it was down to me to get you over and park you up.
Oh, okay.
But there's nothing to worry about that. That's down to me to get you into the position parked up by the road. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's good. I mean, it's 2 good attempts, so it was very good. So you know, we can certainly work on and plan for further lessons as well and look at that.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna take the journey back to the training centre. Can you remember the journey back, or would you like me to help you with the directions?
I go to the end of the road. I think I turn right.
That's it.
And then there was a set of traffic lights.
Yes.
I think I go ahead.
Ahead, yeah.
And then do I go left at the roundabout?
That's it. Left
And
at the roundabout.
then I think I'd recognise where I was.
Brilliant.
It's just, I think.
Yeah, no, that's spot on. That's good remembering it. See, that's a good thing. You start remembering the directions because you can give you early planning.
I feel fairly confident that from here I can get a back to the back road.
That's great.
But
and any problems, I'll help you.
If I go the wrong way,
brilliant. I'll help
can
you.
I ask you? I'm not sure.
Certainly.
All right. Yeah.
So at the moment, you wouldn't. You're happy for me to let you get on unless.
Yeah, go on. I think I feel pretty confident that I can get us back.
That's great.
There might be a bit. I might get a bit lost at the last few roundabouts. Not 100% sure on that, but I definitely know how to get to the Sainsbury's left at the roundabout.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure I'm going to recognise where I'm going.
Terrific. That's
but
great.
At the end, I might just get a bit. I'm not sure about the last few roundabouts.
No, that's no problem. I'll help you with the last few roundabouts on the way back there.
Well, let me do it.
Yeah.
But then if I go tell me if I'm going to go the wrong way.
Will do. Okay, that's great. Now I appreciate that. And before we go, we can also practice again our braking techniques and our approach. Getting that approach speed right, not leaving it too late. So we can also work on that if you're happy to work on that on the way back as well.
Yeah.
How are you feeling as well? Because obviously you've done a couple of emergency stops. It can sort of jolt you a bit and so throw you off tilt a little bit. So how are you feeling for the journey back?
All right.
Good.
Yeah. Don't bother me.
That's great.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
Okay.
When you're ready, I'd like you to pull out and go ahead.
Alright. Is it all right?
That's good.
Is it? Yeah.
Will increase. So let's bring the speed in. Let's bring the speed in now. Just slow this down, please. Slow this down. Slow it down a bit more, please. Let's bring the brakes in. Gently, gently. Gently, gently, gently. Okay. How did you feel with the braking when you stopped at that junction?
Fast.
We came in a bit too fast, didn't we?
I felt whizzy.
Yeah.
Felt quick.
Why did it feel quick?
I don't know.
What do you think you could have done better there?
Hang on a minute, I need to
Sorry, we're just going to. Okay.
Oh.
That's all right. Have a look at your
Am I
mirrors.
allowed to go
Check your mirrors so you can come round.
and go round?
Yeah, that's good.
But I need to be in that lane.
That's right. And this. What do we need to do? Is check again and then back into the left-hand lane. Checking our mirrors. Need to be checking our left-hand mirror.
I did.
Oh.
Sorry.
Apologies, I thought that you.
I thought I did when I went past the line.
That's good. What lane should you be in? What lane should you have been in on that approach?
The left.
We need to get into the left-hand lane because we're taking a left at the roundabout here.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. This is the one. So left here. I would have gone ahead, I think, on this one. That's the bit I wasn't sure about. That's here.
Okay, you're right.
Is it right at this one?
Go straight over. We can go ahead.
Okay. Oh yeah. Not so sure about this bit.
That's all right.
It all looks the same, doesn't it?
It does look similar, yes. So if you go ahead at this roundabout, please, Howard. You know where we need to go here? Left
Is
at the
this the
roundabout?
left? Yeah.
Left.
I recognise this one. Is that like that?
That's good. That's good braking. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I like that. And we need to take, it's just a left coming up here. Yeah, it's macro, please. Well, let's slow that brake then. Let's bring that brake in. We're not on a amusement ride. If you could take a right here, please, Howard.
Felt whizzy, quick.
Why did you feel whizzy?
I slowed down before, but then it just sort of went really quick round the corner.
Why do you think that is?
Didn't brake enough.
Yeah, you've just let it go, haven't you? And you just need to bring those brakes in more gently.
Oh, do I have to
Because
keep
it's-
braking on the corner then? Because I remember when she said don't brake on the bends. So I was trying not to.
But what should we have done before that with our speed?
Well, I slowed down. I thought I slowed down.
Yeah.
And I went round the corner, and it kind of sped
Yeah,
out.
I mean, because
The car
obviously
went
if you brake on a bend or a corner, what can happen?
Well, you can skid.
That's it.
That's what I was trying not to do.
No, that's
so I
it.
didn't think you should do it.
So if you're braking on the bend, that's what could happen. So we need to bring that speed in.
Yeah, no, I didn't brake on the bend because
You know.
I remember what you'd said.
Brilliant. That's it.
But
There's something just to be aware of. Yeah.
So it still felt too quick.
Yeah. Sorry, Howard. If you could turn the engine off there,
So
please.
should I brake on the bend then?
Not on the bend
But
there.
it felt too quick.
But you just bring in that speed,
Yeah.
and then you can bring in the speed gently on the brakes, and then you come round gently.
We're back a bit early, aren't we?
Yeah, but that's all right. We can talk about how the route went. You know, especially on the way
okay.
back.
Oh, I don't get to drive anymore then.
How did that with the journey back?
Well, it was alright.
Yeah, and how did
I
you
just think
find?
I've got another 10 minutes of my lesson left. Do I get? Can I have a try? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, we could finish early, can't we?
Yeah, and then we can
Okay.
extend the lesson next time for you.
All
Would you
right.
like that? We could
Yeah.
do some more
Well,
some extra time.
Give me extra time next time.
Extra time and the
All
next
right.
lesson, if you're okay with that.
Alright, yeah.
We can plan that in and work
Yeah.
on that. That'd be
All
good.
right, okay, yeah.
So the braking, you felt the braking was a lot better on the way back.
Yeah, I felt better on those roundabouts. I was more conscious. I'm thinking more about it. I'm trying to get it right.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Like you say, when we highlighted the earlier, and then you worked on it.
Yeah.
And rectified it.
Okay.
And, so it was good. It's good to see that improvement there. So we're working, and we can take that forward with further lessons and work on that if you'd like. If you'd like to do that on further lessons, we can look at that.
Yeah. I still think need a bit more work on it. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's good, and we can use that in further lessons and plan that.
Right.
And look at that. That would be good as a way forward for that.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to bring in?
No.
Anything else you'd like to discuss about today?
No.
Today's
I
lesson?
can't think of anything.
Yeah. Good.
I was a bit confused why it felt so fast on them corners.
Yeah, that's it.
It felt like it going down that hill as well.
Yeah.
When we went around that corner, you said slow down.
Yeah, that's it. Because we're coming in a little bit too fast. We just need to lift off that gas. If we're going straight, we just gently on the brakes, and then we won't have to be using any brakes on turning or
I braked before the bend. I did
Yeah.
all that.
That's it.
Then I let go of the brakes, went round the
Yeah.
corner, went whee.
Yeah, that's it, because our speed.
So
into
I've got
that
to bring.
approach.
So
Bring the speed down.
Bring the brakes.
Bring the brakes in earlier
Okay. All right.
before we turn
So go slower.
off the gas.
Okay.
Brilliant. Yeah, so that's it. So
Okay.
you're already self
yeah.
analysing it. That's good.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And we can look at that on the future lessons. That'd be good.
Okay.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Then
All right,
we can
lovely.
look forward to the next lesson and work on that.
Okay. Cheers. Thanks.
Thank you.
Rolf. Is what the speed on coming in here, and the speed going down the hill round that corner.
Yeah.
What's causing that speed? What am I doing?
Well, I mean, you're not planning ahead. You're just coming in too fast.
I'm doing something with my feet. So the question is, how closely are you watching my feet?
Not close enough.
What could cause a car to speed up round a corner?
Oh, well, you could have your clutch all the way down.
Did I?
Oh, that's good. I didn't spot that.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
I
as
weren't
I've
looking- I
gone,
weren't
as
looking
I've
at the
gone down
pedals.
the hill,
Yes.
I've dumped the clutch. Speed's got up to 34. You've told me to slow down, so
Yeah.
I've got all that speed off.
Yeah, but you still got
Clutch
the
is
foot.
still down. I went to second gear, off the brakes,
Should have seen it.
and then all the speed come back on again. And that's why I did it there as well. To give you
Yeah, just to show me.
another bite of the cherry to see if you would get. And I was dropping hints. I was saying, well, why is that
I know,
happening?
because you're saying,
I shouldn't brake on the bend. Like, what could this be? So I was trying to
I should, well,
get you to
because I'm looking at.
analyse that a little bit deeper.
I'm not looking carefully enough at the pedals.
Yeah.
But that's
You mentioned just on the way back. I went in the incorrect lane at a roundabout tonight. So there's faults there that should be talked about.
Yeah, because obviously when I went through, I said, "What lane should you have been in?" Shall we talk more about that?
That's it. And we've got 10 minutes of the lesson left.
Yeah.
Could we get back and just do that?
Oh yeah, could revisit it, couldn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because although I skimmed on it, we need to.
So that's what I was doing.
Pin that
I was
down.
thinking, look, I'm giving you a hint here, thinking, look, there's still time to go back and get this sorted. Thinking because it's a mock test.
Yeah.
Thinking, do you know what? See it, say it, sort it. It's happening.
Yeah.
Get back, get it done. You've got time.
Yeah.
The examiner would have kicked you back out there. Tell you what, because we were like 12 minutes here early.
Yeah.
And you did a couple of minutes summary, and then it finished the whole 10 minutes early. It's like, you know what, you've just lost an opportunity to sort something out.
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah. Did you do your full observation checks?
Well, I don't know. Were you watching me?
Yeah, I know. Now
what were you doing at that point when I'm moving off? What were you doing?
I'm checking. See the cars.
And
I'm
a couple of times,
missing.
A couple of times I said something to you to give you a big clue. I said, "Is it all right?" Is it
Yeah,
safe?
I know you did, yeah.
So, because now you're doing all the
As soon as I'm doing
observation-
that, I'm thinking, why has he just said that?
You're taking the responsibility for
I know, I'm
observations
taking-
moving off. So, because you're doing that for me, I'm like actually now saying, oh, is it? Can you? Oh, mate, just check for me. I'm too lazy. I just want you to check. Is it safe? And you were doing it for me.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not doing
it. Yeah.
But anyway, on the way out, following distance, what you asked me a question about what it should be, and can you remember what I said? You said what? Because I was too close, and you quite rightly said, Howard, too close, drop back. And then you said, what should it be? And I said, 2 car lengths, and you said, yes.
Yeah, not in the wet.
You said yes.
Yeah, that's in the dry.
Is it? 2 car lengths.
Oh.
Is it 2 car lengths?
No, it's not.
What is it?
What is it? 4.
I've
gone blank. I've gone blank.
It's 2 seconds.
Oh, you're 2 seconds. Sorry. Well,
Not
why am I
2
talking about car lengths? 2 seconds. Sorry.
So I've gone 2 car lengths.
Yeah, I know.
Wrong.
Yeah, I know.
And then you said in the wet, and I said, well, you asked me a good question about what about the wet, and I said, oh, I'd double it then, and I was expecting you to probe me a little bit. So I just said, what? So would it be 4 car lengths in the wet then? You went, yeah. I went, okay.
I know.
Yeah, I just want to get into that and sort of say, come on, right, why are you doing it? And the remedy for the 2-second rule, like only a full breaks 2-second rule, use a marker. We could have got those things done.
Yeah. Yeah, there should have been more emphasis on that, definitely.
You know, talk on the way back, the learner in front, you know, I would have said, like, we're in the wet and coming up, let's get that gap, and that's, you know, so if they stop, we can stop well within the distance.
Yeah.
Early on, we had a conversation about ABS when we was at the start of the lesson.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have that included as a goal. I was like saying, you know what, I never got to do that, and I'm thinking it's raining. Maybe this is an opportunity. So, Howard, today, do you want to have a go do the ABS in the wet? We're going to do. So we did a dry emergency stop. Now we're going to do one in the wet. You want to have a go at ABS? Yeah. We'll have a go. We're going to get that ABS on. Yeah. You're going to feel it. So more of a goal, more proactive with it. We've got an opportunity because that is what I wanted. Yeah. And overall, with my faults, they need to be analysed more in terms of risk, about the risks of me going in too fast to these roundabouts. You're going to get rear-ended. You're going to drive into the back of someone else. Yeah. You're going to be scaring the life out of your passengers. You know, we need to get more into that side of it. Yeah. And I'll be like, okay, because you're saying what I've got to do and brake earlier and the 3-stage braking and all of that, but more on the the risks and get me to come up with it, you know. Yeah. And,
should have. More emphasis.
More.
Yeah. Yeah. More, certainly. Yeah.
More learning could take place. Your pupils sort of.
Yeah, there's opportunities there.
Going through the motions, but I don't really understand it as well as I could have done. So that's sort of my snapshot summary.